Marvel's down bad, guys, okay? Even though we've heard a couple of different reports that, oh, they purged all the woke elements. Oh, this is going to be a new and improved Marvel. We just need to get through some of the more unsavory bits. We got a couple of holdover TV shows, and we got, a couple of old regime movies that we just need to hurry up and get through the door. But trust me, bro, eventually when we come back around to the new stuff that we have planned, bro, you remember, we brought RDJ out on stage. I don't know if you remember, but Dr. Doom is Tony Stark. Okay, we're gonna have Iron Man back because Secret Wars is gonna be like peak fire, bro. Is gonna be great. Okay, so that's the tone and tenor out there at Marvel. I, for one, and several other people have been as well, a little bit more reserved in any kind of preemptive praise, thinking that they are in fact going to right the ship, mostly because, yeah, we've seen the stuff that you thought was good, and bro, it's that old adage, we see what you clap at, so we don't really care what you deride. And case in point, we got Captain Black Falcon America, man. Captain America Brave New World is a money pit. This is a film that has been in concept. It has been in development, okay? It has been worked on at Marvel for 4 years at this point in time. Remember, this is a spin-off of a D+ show that came out in mid-2021. It was the second ever D+ show, bro, after the abysmal WandaVision, which just recently got a spin-off. Does anybody remember that Agatha came out? Yeah, exactly. But no, it was really great. It was the best thing the Marvel's done in a long time. That'll be the exact same thing that Brave New World is going to be. Well, outside of all other reviewers unanimously coming out and saying, oh, it's a really gritty, down-to-earth refocusing for Marvel. A very street-level affair when you have Falcon take on a Hulk. It makes a lot of sense. But I don't know, maybe it'll eventually make more sense because it's going back for more reshoots. Yeah, this is the third version of the film getting worked on again. There's rumors out there that the budget is encroaching on Avengers Endgame money, on Episode 9 of Star Wars Rise of Skywalker money. $500 million. This thing ain't gonna make $500 million. I think the ceiling for this movie at the box office, foreign change, if you're lucky. This is not an event movie. This is Marvel sludge type stuff. We've seen what happens when you don't have something on the level of Hugh Jackman coming back and reprising the role of everyone's favorite X-Man, at least in a cinematic context, okay? When you don't do that, you get the attention that Agatha did. Marvel is down bad, okay? And putting a Captain America movie in theaters without Captain America, it's a bold move that's just obviously not going to pay off. Oh, but it's got Gus, so that means it's going to be great, right? Captain America Brave New World is doing reshoots 3 months away from its release date. One actor said he was among those who needed to do some reshoots. Yes, Giancarlo Esposito. Hey, Gus. Who's going to be Gus in Captain America? I bet my bottom dollar on it. Is among the newest faces the Marvel fans will see in the upcoming Captain Black Falcon America, man. He will be playing Sidewinder, one of the supervillains for the MCU. The Better Call Saul actor recently shared that he was headed for another round of reshoots for his first Marvel movie. Yeah. In a video shared to X, Esposito spoke about his MCU debut when he appeared for a speaking engagement at Penn State on November 7th. He proudly shared about his character saying Sidewinder is a badass. I'm so excited for this piece before sharing that he's also doing reshoots for the anticipated superhero movie Captain America story. As much as it's been great to be on set to shoot it, I'm actually going back to do a little bit more. So excited I get to put that costume on again, baby. Esposito also acknowledged that his fans for making it possible for him to join the MCU. According to him, it all happened out of fan casting. And you know what? It's not bad, okay? Because this is one of those rare instances where you have a Hollywood celebrity or something like that, somebody of high stature, actually being thankful for being a part of the MCU, okay? Actually thankful for having a job, not deriding the fans, not saying how difficult it was, not say, oh, if you only knew how many times we had to come back and reshoot this. Not being vindictive, not being spiteful, being thankful for the opportunity to make believe for a living. It just sucks he's going to be in such a bad movie. I don't know it's going to be bad. But bro, we've seen the track record. We know who's working on this and who has worked on it before. We've seen the leaked script. We've heard the rumored script. We've seen the trailer, and it all points to this being ass. Marvel dropped the first trailer for Captain Black Falcon America, man. Man fans immediately shared the various theories about Esposito's characters since it wasn't named at the time. However, according to the actor, the speculations about the character were wrong because no one has guessed correctly yet. So he shared some hints about the MCU character and how he felt during filming. The character I play is a badass. That always excites me. For me to develop the character and align with the character's inception is a fascinating art for me. I had an incredible time shooting it, and I'm not telling you who I'm playing. Yeah, he's apparently supposed to be Sidewinder, which, yeah, he's going to be MCU Gus. Fantastic. He's supposed to lead, especially when this rumored script is out there. We've heard that, yeah, he's supposed to lead a group of terrorists that go in and end up, trying to take out Harrison Ford's President Ross. Things end up going sideways, and Red Hulk is born. But fantastic. I'm sure it'll be different, and I'm sure going back and spending a few more $1 million will make this an even more must-see experience. I can't wait to, laugh at this abomination when it comes out. And speaking of things that we can go ahead and laugh about and have yet another marquee hero usurped and given the old MSheU treatment, if you will. We got Ironheart, which comes out in June of this year, right? I guess this upcoming year, June 24th or something like that. Right at the tail end of Pride Month, which I'm sure Riri Williams, I'm sure in the comics she's probably gay or bi or something like that, and I'm sure that probably has nothing to do and won't have anything to do with the marketing, I bet. But we've got a couple of insights for the shitty series that has been done since January or February of 2023. So yeah, it's done. They're just trying to figure out when exactly they can release this. Funnily enough, it's days before Fantastic Four, which is very interesting timing on this one, getting that cold handoff from the Thunderbolts into the reworked MCU moving forward, because the Fantastic Four is supposed to mark a brand new departure, a brand new take in the multiverse. Oh, that's just gotten way too convoluted. Nobody likes multiverses anymore, right? We even make fun of it in our own movies. So see, us over here at Disney, we're so self-aware of what the people think. But yes, Riri Williams will have a Tony Stark-sized ego. Well, yeah, if you're a super genius who creates something better than the Iron Man suit in your own basement when you're like 14 years old, I guess you would have a giant-sized ego. It's a crime show in a way Marvel has not done before. Well, what crime shows have they done before? So yeah, just simply them taking on that premise would essentially be something that they haven't done before. They built a fully practical suit. Oh yeah, like what happened with the original Iron Man. And we use a lot of techniques that go all the way back to the first Iron Man film. Oh great. So yeah, it's gonna be girl boss Iron Man. Okay, there's going to be nothing original. It's just simply going to stick a chick in it and make it lame. And because it's released in June, they're also going to make it gay. But hey, I made reference to the Fantastic Four, and that's going to be great, right? They're not going to stick a chick in it and make it lame and gay. Oh, like we knew that they still had some holdovers from the much more arrogant incarnations of the MCU, Ironheart being the latest in a long line of examples, being the final and complete usurpation of the face of the MCU in Tony Stark. I got a taste of it at the end of... Does anybody remember when Riri Williams got introduced into the Marvel fold? Does anybody remember which movie that was? Yeah, exactly. A couple years removed and nobody remembers Wakanda Forever. But it was really important, guys. It was actually not that bad when you think about it. But the MSheU isn't going anywhere because the next phase is going to be exactly the same. It just has more faces that you immediately recognize. And they don't have to pull characters from the middle of nowhere. You don't have to delve the depths of Shang-Chi in order to tell some forgettable story. Now you can just simply take the Fantastic Four, stick a chick in it, and make it lame and gay. And I understand, and I know, obviously, this isn't promotional material for Fantastic Four First Steps. Shala Bal, the female Silver Surfer, is a thing. But yeah, it plays off of a long-established storyline for Norrin Rad, okay, the actual Silver Surfer, that makes it make sense. And could they hop in with something like that midway through a story to set up some cool potential prequel storytelling? Of course it could, but will it? Of course not. And if they wanted to go with a female herald for Galactus, why not go with Nova? No, because Nova doesn't have the name recognition that Silver Surfer does. Everybody remembers, for better or for worse, a Silver Surfer from Rise of the Silver Surfer from the original run of Fantastic Four. Everybody remembers that, and we just recently had a key jangle to those old Fantastic Four movies with Chris Evans coming back. Oh, see, he was Johnny Blaze and Deadpool and Wolverine. That was great, wasn't it? When you disrespected a legacy character by, tearing his flesh off of his body. Yeah, wasn't that cool? So much more respectful to what happened to the fan cast at John Krasinski, Reed Richards, when they turned him into spaghetti. Wow, it's funny how little the MCU actually cares about the Fantastic Four. But don't worry, guys, this will be better because you have Senor Fantastico with the autistic Pedro Pascal. Oh, don't worry, guys, when he was clawing at Vanessa Kirby on that stage, that wasn't, an insight into them fucking behind the scenes. It's because he has anxiety, isn't it cute? It's like, ugh. I really hope, the coupling of him not giving a shit reaching the mainstream in regards to The Mandalorian, and then also his performance or lack thereof in Gladiator 2 eventually hits the normie audiences, and they're about as tired of this hack as a lot of people are by the time that this steaming pile of shit comes around, because, well, guys, it's going to be so cool because it's going to have a 60s aesthetic. Yeah, WandaVision was super cool back when it was running through the different eras of sitcoms, but it's superficial fluff to cover up bad storytelling. But no, it could be great, right? After rumors in April that Disney would cast Julia Garner as Shalabal, female version of the Silver Surfer in the upcoming MCU Fantastic Four First Steps, Marvel made it official yesterday, or at least yesterday at the time of print of this article, so what would that have put it at? Okay, November 15th. Sure thing. With an official synopsis for the movie. The official synopsis reads, set against a vibrant backdrop of the 1960s inspired retro futuristic world, Marvel Studios' The Fantastic Four First Steps introduces Marvel's first family. Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, Pedro Pascal, Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, Vanessa Kirby, Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, Joseph Quinn, Eddie from Stranger Things, and Ben Grimm, the Thing, Ebon Moss Bacharach, who, I don't know who that is, as they face their most daunting challenge yet, forced to balance their roles as heroes with the strength of their family bond. They must defend Earth from the ravenous space god called Galactus, Ralph Ineson, I thought it was supposed to be Javier Bardem, anyways, and his enigmatic herald, Silver Surfer Julia Garner. I want to die. And if Galactus's plan to develop the entire planet and everyone on it, just the planet? Yo, if they waste Galactus on one movie, they're the dumbest company in history. What the fuck? Okay, if it weren't bad enough, it suddenly gets a very personal. The action adventure also stars Paul Walter Hauser, John Malkovich, interesting, Natasha Lyonne, Sarah Niles, directed by Matt Shakeman, produced by Kevin Feige, and executive produced by Louis D'Esposito, Grant Curtis, Tim Lewis. Marvel Studios' A Fantastic Four First Steps opens in theaters July 25th, 2025, a few weeks after James Gunn's Superman debuts. That'll be very interesting. It seems as though more things change, the more they stay the same for Disney, despite rumors out of film threat that Kevin Feige fired all the activist producers and writers earlier this year. Marvel still manages to pull one of the dumbest decisions that they could. Nothing wrong with having a female villain. Nothing wrong with the idea of a female Silver Surfer. It's just, we've seen this song and dance before from your studio, sticking a chick in it, making it lame and gay. I understand that that's a Star Wars thing. That's a Lucasfilm thing. That's a South Park meme. But you have every other major character usurped by a female counterpart at this point in time. So now you're just simply cutting to the chase, not bringing in one of the most iconic villains, anti-heroes, misunderstood characters in the entire canon. You're just doing away with that so you can tell your own female empowerment story, because you managed to get some chick that was in a show that was hot a few years ago. Somebody who was built like a toothpick but not that heavy to play what should look like this, but will end up looking a lot more like Norrin Rad. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. But hey, I'm sure it'll be wonderful. It will be visually striking, and whatever the shills are also paid to say, so they can continue to get access to their beloved Marvel properties that are diminishing in relevance with every subsequent release. With all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.